It's a subject, the reason I think it's important to everybody is methylation is a central process. And I want you to think of methylation, as Mike and I talk about it, is it's a series of, let's say, 20 steps. It's more, but it's a pathway of 20 things happening. So you're building, let's say you're building a house. It's every piece to that building process is like methylation. It's not just a single thing. It's many things to create a whole pathway, a biochemical pathway. And we want to support the whole pathway. So one of the central features, the predominant features of systemic formulas is we look at the entire picture. We look at the synergies. We look at the nutrients that are required at every step, which is why our products tend to be complex. Right. Many people will say, methylation, oh, that's B12 and folate. No. If you do that, you're missing the other 19 pieces. There's so many complexities that are found in this pathway. And if you look at the two products, the most predominant product we have for that is Moore's. That is designed for that pathway specifically. And then we have Gcel, which is kind of a support. Because remember, that pathway is connected to the glutathione pathway. And they're interconnected, and one feeds the other. When we built this, we have these formulary structures. We have herbalomics, we have symbiotic to the tissues and the energy and everything that combines, and we look at the full picture. And oftentimes we include the microbiome in this now with our new microbiome science and research we've done. So there's three things that methylation is critical for. I'm going to pick three out of the many. We're going to pick three main features. We have the detoxification process. So Moore's and Gcel contribute to methylating in phase 2 detoxification or glutathione in phase 2 detoxification. They're both critical in those processes. So if you're thinking of detox, methylation is central to detoxification, phase 2, and so is glutathione. So they're partnered in that phase. The other thing that Moore's or methylation is good for is creating neurotransmitters. So whenever somebody is struggling with neurotransmitter issues, you've got to have enough methylation donor there. So you can make dopamine, serotonin, etc. And then finally, we can take methylation and look at it as an epigenetic feature. Methylation is used in epigenetics. They methylate DNA. So those are the three big things when you're thinking of your patients. You know, how are they doing for detoxification? How are they doing for neurotransmitter production? And how are they doing for epigenetic, genes turning on and off in a healthy way? Those are the big pieces to those.
Yeah.
So that's how I would use them. That's how I would do further research. Please look into these more. Again, it's a very complex pathway, but it's so informative if you get into it. We have more on our website. We will continue to bring you more. And thank you so much for joining us.